Dun, dun, dun,
Hi
dun, dun.
guys. I think we're live.
Internet
Woo!
people.
This is our first live chat on YouTube. We're so excited.
That is pretty exciting. I'll mute the computer so we don't hear ourselves back again.
Okay, I want to see like the chat from people because there are people from all over the world waiting to chat with us. There was someone from Ethiopia, I think I saw.
No
Hi,
way.
yeah. Oh, it's so nice to see you all. We've been hiding. We're not really hiding. We've been really busy and haven't been on social media at all for the last few months. So
Yeah,
it's good to be back.
we're sorry for neglecting you guys. It's not our intention to not upload. We are absolutely excited to share with you what we've been up to, and we've been recording the whole time.
Yeah.
But we just haven't had time to get that content out to you because we're kind of working on the production stages. So today we wanted to sit down with you and just kind of let you know what we've been up to, give you guys the opportunity to ask any questions if you wanted to. Hi from the Netherlands,
Yeah,
Florida,
guys, you're from
Virginia.
everywhere. There's so many of you. Yeah, if you got any questions, get them ready, and we'll be trying to answer all your questions, or as many questions as we can.
Yes.
And we are in Jersey at the moment, in Ben's home country, town, island.
You still don't know what it is, do you?
I don't know what it is.
It's a country.
A small country.
At least I'm going
little
to
island.
say it's a country.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back home on kind of phase 2 of our build for our next big project, where we're going to be driving across the world. Well, at least that's the plan. And let me tell you guys, it is bloody complicated.
Yeah. Before we get into that, though, everyone's asking about Alaska. Alaska's here. Come on.
Alaska.
So this is her first time in Jersey. We brought her over from the States on the plane. It was her first plane trip, and now she's home with us in Jersey. And she loves it.
Yeah, she's now a fully fledged transatlantic traveller.
No, you did so well.
She did not like going on a plane in the cage and all of that stuff.
No.
But she dealt with it, and now she's in Europe. So now the next phase is to get her in to be a UK dog, so that we can travel through Europe and onward towards Australia.
Hi
eventually.
from Australia. Woohoo, Australia. And
you-
Japan. I saw Japan in there too. Oh,
Oh,
guys, you're from all over.
Nihonjin desu ka? Ah, sonanda.
Lots of people from the US. We miss the US quite a lot.
Yes, we do actually.
Hi, South Africa. Okay, so some
been-
questions.
what's
Is she
been-
allowed in Australia? That's the first one of them.
It's a good question. We
Yeah.
don't know yet. We're going to have to wait and see. I think that what's going to happen is we're going to finally arrive in Australia after many years of many dramas trying to get there, and then Alaska won't be allowed in, and then Leah and I will have a big fight and break up, and Alaska and I will continue traveling.
Is that what you think?
And then about 6 months later, Leah's going to realise her huge mistake, and then she's going to come and find me, and then I'm going to realise my huge mistake. Yeah, well, this is all the future. Who knows what's going to happen?
I had a dog that looked like her once and she passed. Aw, I know, she's a cute dog. Do you have to teach the dog to walk on the other side of the road?
Do you know what? I can't believe somebody asked that. Who asked that? That is such a good question. Yes, Alaska is completely right-hand of the road orientated. She's so confused. She's pretty road smart, but when the traffic's coming the other way, she knows she needs to get to the side of the road, she goes completely the wrong way. And that threw me for six. I didn't even realise that was going to happen. But yeah, she's taking a bit of adjustment getting into the UK mode.
She's doing well. We've got a lot of questions. Are you coming to Germany? Yes. Are you coming to India? Yes.
India,
yes,
definitely.
of course.
Germany, more than likely. I don't think we can miss Germany, really, can we?
Yeah,
There's so many people following that we want to meet up with. So
yeah, there are a lot of countries that we'll be going to and attempting to go to, because this trip, it's not like the Pan American. It's a lot more complicated. There's a lot more different countries and bureaucracy and visas, and it's a lot harder than we thought it was going to be. So there's a lot more planning involved in going to all these different countries with the dog and with the new vehicle that we have, which we haven't even mentioned anything about that yet.
no, we haven't. Everyone's asking me Netherlands, Italy, Israel.
We'll try to go to all those countries. We want to see
man.
as many countries as we can.
Yeah, we really, really would love to go and see as much of the world as possible.
Yeah.
Some of them we're not going to be able to because we we'll be struggling against visas as we always have to, and it's not just visas for ourselves, but also the temporary imports for the vehicle because it's on American plates, and so it's going to be seriously complicated. Even like, for example, Thailand has recently closed its borders to people driving camper vans. You now need a guide, which I think it's like 2 weeks, and it costs $8,000.
So there's a lot to think about, a lot to plan before we go across the world. Somebody asked, I need to answer this question. What's your favorite movie? What is it? Mine's Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and Ben's been kind enough to watch them all with me back to back. He's been really good, and the new ones. So Star Wars is my favorite movie. What's your favorite movie?
Star Wars.
You like Star Wars now?
No, I'm just saying that to get in your good books.
Oh, there are so many questions. I'm sorry if I'm going to miss them all because they go on the screen and up and away so fast.
Yeah. What about Croatia? Someone said definitely Croatia.
Yes.
I think we're actually going to spend quite a bit of time in Croatia. We may stop there to do some editing of season X there. So yeah, looking forward to Croatia.
Yes.
Oh, someone did that super chat thing. Look.
Sorry
for
yeah. Thank you.
Oh man.
Thanks, guys. Guy, girl.
The Porky Meat. Cool name. Yeah, this is like our first live chat. So sorry, I know you guys are probably like YouTube pros watching all the YouTubers doing live chats, but we don't normally do that because we don't normally have the internet connection. But so far, it seems to be going pretty well. We know the quality's not great. That's because we're using the webcam on our laptop and we haven't got our camera rigged up for all that stuff. Partly because a lot of our camera gear is in our new vehicle, which is coming across the Atlantic right now and is lost at sea somewhere. So
yes. Someone's asked, when are we going to get married? I think that's a question for Ben.
I don't think I saw that. No. It's gone now anyway. Are you sure about that? Anyway, what else?
You're an idiot. Oh, New Zealand. Yes, New Zealand. I think I've seen a few questions about the whole visa situation with all the different countries. It is going to be very, very complicated, and we're going to film all of that and try to plan as much of it as we can before we go.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know how hard and complicated it is when we do it.
Let me tell you something straight off the bat. If you're thinking about doing a huge overlanding trip and driving across the planet, go and do the Pan American because it's way easier. Honestly, trust me, I've almost done both. I've done one and I'm planning to do the other way. And driving through so many countries going from west to east creates a bit of a problem. There's a lot of things that are similar going through the Americas. So that is a really good place to do an extended road trip. And if any of you guys are from America or Canada, seriously, you're literally attached to Central America. You need to just get into a car and go driving for a few months. Like, treat yourself. It's one heck of an adventure.
Mm-hmm. But it would be fun to see all these different countries, go through Asia.
Oh, I can't wait.
Africa. And
I can't wait to come and see like all these people, Slovenia.
Oh, Slovenia, yes. Love that place. Oh, it's going to be so many times. We're really, really excited. But for now, we've just got a lot of planning to get this.
Can you poke the Alaska?
Rip on the road. Can we poke Alaska? Come here.
Sorry, she's
she's tired.
She's doing her thing. Like
she just chills.
Yeah, she doesn't really want to be on telly right now. It was our decision to do this impromptu live chat and hang out with you guys. Mm-hmm. It's kind of fun. I'm enjoying myself.
So a lot of people are asking about the new vehicle.
Yeah.
We did find a new vehicle.
So the first thing I want to talk about is the bus or the boat thing, because for the longest time that we were thinking about doing a boat, and a lot of people that are subscribed to our channel are also sailors, and they said that we should do a boat. I really would like to do a boat, but we debated it for a long time.
Yeah.
Come on, Leah. Why are we not getting a boat? Can you please remind me?
Well, boats are really, really expensive. I know you can get them cheap.
One.
Yeah, that's one reason. Just mainly the money, and being like a boat is a huge responsibility. If you get a boat, you can't just, you're on it forever. You can't just leave it. It's expensive to leave it at a port, and you can't just.
I think that's one of the major.
And go somewhere else. You're stuck on that, not stuck on the boat, but you're on the boat and you're out at sea, and it's a huge commitment.
Most of our sailor friends that we follow and communicate with through YouTube, they do rent cars when they go to places and they want to go off exploring, and so that's totally an option. But if you want to leave your boat for any reason, like you've got to go and attend to some other stuff, or you want to do an extended trip like inland, then you're pretty much paying rent, like the cost of an apartment, to store your boat in a marina whilst you're away. And that's a bit of a showstopper for me. Like, I'm not sure that we're ready financially able to sustain that kind of commitment. So, yeah, the boat has been parked or berthed for a little while. But honestly, the fire still burns within me. Like, I want to spend more time on the ocean, and I can see myself getting a boat in the future, even though some people might disagree with that.
Yeah, so we a boat will be another time down the road.
So we did opt for a overland vehicle. Like, the intention for our next series is to drive across the planet, not sail, so that we can explore inland. The majority of the interesting places are inland, we think, and we want the freedom to be able to go and see a lot of those places. So we have a vehicle. It's very old.
Hi, Simon. Simon said his 8-year-old daughter saw our live notification. Aw, cute. Cute.
Right, your 8-year-old daughter is pretty switched on.
Yeah. So yes, we do have another vehicle, and it will be all revealed in the new series when it comes out.
Yeah, the first episode is going to be the kind of story about how we went searching for this vehicle, and like why we've picked this particular vehicle, and we do have some reasoning.
Yeah, we should say to everyone now that we do have a lot of travel coming up, but the first series of the season of the series is going to be about how we found this vehicle and about making this vehicle overland ready for a huge adventure. So some of you may find it really, really interesting, and some of you might not, but keep with us, and we'll be traveling. Have lots of travel material soon after all that's done.
Yeah, a lot of people follow us to kind of share the travels, and they might not be so interested in the kind of like building of the vehicle and prepping it, but that's a huge part for us. Like, this story starts from us giving away our previous bus, Capito. Some of you will remember Capito. We miss him dearly. And from that point kind of to the point we're at now, which is still midway through the build. So part of the reason why we've been offline for so long is because this build is taking a lot of time. Like, we are working on it every day, all day. It takes a lot of planning, a lot of research, and we're going to be sharing all of that info with you too, and videoing it for the series.
Okay, someone's asked, how do we feel about safety, like going through Afghanistan and some countries like that? Obviously, we're not going to be going through countries that are very dangerous and war-torn.
Of course we are.
No.
Okay, we're not. That's decided.
Well, there are obviously borders that are quite are not safe, so we'll be avoiding them as much as we can. And we're just going to see how we go while we're on the road, because things change all the time. And also speaking to other overlanders that we'll meet on the road too, they might think that it's okay. They just drove through it, so we might do the same, and we'll just have to see how we go.
Yeah.
But we'll be very careful, and obviously not go in places where it's very, very, very dangerous.
I'm always a little bit nervous. Scrap that. I'm always very nervous when I start a new trip, and this is no exception. Obviously, some of the places that, like Afghanistan and maybe one or two other places, make me a little bit nervous, and I feel a responsibility to look after my travel companions, so I don't want to go anywhere that's going to put them at risk, but I also don't want to wrap them in cotton wool. I think we have to live our lives, and we're just going to kind of play it by ear, so to speak, to see what the kind of landscape's like as we're approaching the country.
Yeah, so it's going to be exciting, and I'm nervous, but that's fun. I like being nervous and scared and about the unknown.
I did a podcast the other day with the Adventure Sports podcast, and I said this on the podcast. I said that, like, it's the edge of your comfort zone where you experience the most growth, and that's a big part of what this channel's about. So, like, we definitely want to kind of scare ourselves but not live recklessly. So I guess you guys are going to see what happens if you're following us.
Yeah.
Speaking of following us, there is something I wanted to ask you guys. A lot of people that have discovered our channel have said that they wish that they discovered it earlier when we first started in Chile. This is a really, really good junction to join in on Kombi Life, because we're about to document a huge journey which is going to take multiple years. So if you guys have any of your friends that you think would, kind of following this kind of journey, now's a really good time to tell them about this. I'm not like pitching for you guys to share our channel. I really don't care if anyone subscribes or not. I just want the people that would really enjoy it to follow us now so they can get in on it at the beginning. So if you know anybody, maybe mention to them about a Kombi Life. Now's a good time.
We've got a question. Do you guys expect to meet many people traveling the world east to west? I think so.
West to east?
East to west, come this way when we see people come around. I think we've been trying to follow some blogs, overland blogs, and there are quite a lot of people doing this journey, so it'll be interesting to meet them on the
Germans.
way. There's a lot of Germans?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of Germans that like overlanding. They love to travel, the Germans. Anyone from Germany out there?
There's lots of people from Germany.
Yeah, anyone still there? Was ein los, Digga?
Yes. And not only are we going to meet other overlanders, I'm sure we're going to meet a lot of them, but we also are keen to meet people locals from the countries that we go to, because we really want to experience the country with them. So somebody asked if we're going to be taking people with us, like us to Alaska. No, I don't think we are going to be doing picking up people like we did with us to Alaska. I think we're going to be meeting people on the way, or in the towns and the countries that we go to, and experience their country with them. But I don't think we'll be taking them in the road with us, because it's a lot of different reasons. Mainly because weight, carrying people in the Kombi, it's going to be hard on the vehicle.
Yes. And so what else?
What else? There's so many questions. I'm so sorry if I can't see your question. It just
Someone said we should
so
settle down and have
quickly.
babies. I think it was Trucker Daddy or something. Do you have to settle down if you have babies? We keep having this debate, don't we?
Yeah. Well,
babies are so small, you can put them in hand luggage.
Ben said he wants to adopt a baby from every country we go to. So we'll see.
I would love to do that. I would love to adopt a couple of kids, but I don't think that we could convince them that we could.
They come live in
our
van.
We can't provide for ourselves. So
Yeah.
I don't know how we provide for a child.
Is the dog coming with us? Yes, Alaska is coming with us, of course. She's our travel companion.
As much of it as possible, but she might not be there for all of it. So we're just going to have to wait and see. There's some countries that she can't come into, and I'm not sure how the smuggling of Alaska is going to go down.
Yeah. Are you guys okay after everything you've been through? Oh, that's such a nice question. Okay, as in, like, are we okay because of all the like giving away our vehicle and all the
you mean like mentally
the work,
sound?
like mentally okay,
Emotionally, mentally.
Someone's actually okay. We have been really, to be honest, exhausted after the whole us to Alaska thing and the giving away of the vehicle and the editing and finishing off the series. It's been a lot of work and it's been exhausting, and then going from that to like starting this new project, which is a lot is involved in this too. So yeah,
you might think that because we've been not uploading videos that we've just been, having a good time and taking some time off. I don't think we've had a day off in about 3 years, really. Like, well, we've had a day, but not more than like 1 or 2 days, and like hardly any time at all. We spent all of 2017 editing the Astro Alaska series and hardly went out of the house during that process. So it has been a little bit difficult. I'm not going to complain about it because it's our choice to do it. But going straight from the back of that into preparing the next build and preparing for the next project, they overlapped. There was no break time in between. I owe this girl a vacation like you wouldn't believe. She is definitely deserves it. So maybe like 2020.
I can't wait for that vacation. Where are we going to go?
Jersey.
I love it here in Jersey. It's such a nice place.
Anyone been to Jersey? Definitely nobody is watching from Jersey.
Anyone from Jersey? Maybe.
There's no chance. We do have some subscribers from Jersey. I see your comments, but it's very unlikely that any of them are watching right now. But if you haven't been here to this little island, which is just off the coast of France, you need to come. It's really, really cool. We're going to make a little video about Jersey. The biggest...
Guernsey. Someone's from Guernsey. No way.
Shut the front door.
No. That's
But he's from New
from
Jersey.
Jersey.
He's from Jersey.
New Jersey.
You're just saying
I'm
that.
from Jersey. Are you really?
Prove it.
That's cool.
Prove it. Where are you from? Exactly.
Because I'm from Guernsey and Jersey. No way. No. That said, Ben, you were so right. Kids are easy to have in a bag. On the road, they will learn the beautiful lifestyle. Yeah, it'll be nice to have kids on the road.
I figure that you can have kids between like 0 and 6 without damaging them too much.
Someone said they're from Malta. My family's from Malta. My mum's from Malta. Yay, Maltese. I can't wait to go there again. Ben hasn't been, so...
Yeah, we're going to Malta soon.
Yeah, Malta. Oh, wow. We've got people from all over the world. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, you thought it meant Jersey, New York. No.
No.
Hey guys, I'm sending out these things, Kombi Life stickers this week. So if anyone wants one, they're probably linked underneath or at the top. So let me know so I can post them at the same time. That would be convenient. There's only a few left, so if you want one, you should probably grab one soon.
Yay.
Shameless plug.
Oh, so many people. I can't remember. Sorry, there was another question. I can't remember who said it. Ever been to Austria? Yes, I have been to Austria. Have you?
9.
But we'll be going again, hopefully. Europe's going to be, good because we're going to be going to as many countries in Europe. Actually, we don't have that much time in Europe.
No, how much time do we have?
Okay, so I only have 90 days visa in Europe, which is not a lot for the whole of Europe. So we might not be able to see all of Europe like we think we are. But we'll try to get as many places as we can. We might need to do a bit of a, leave Europe for a bit and come back and do the rest of it. The bloody visas.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bloody visas.
Have you been to Brazil? I have been to Brazil. Ben hasn't. That's another place we have to go to. I've been there twice, actually. I love Brazil. And Brazil is a huge country that we can be exploring forever.
Technically, I have been. I went for lunch.
Really?
Yeah, I was in Uruguay and I went to Brazil for lunch.
For lunch?
It was a good lunch.
Oh, yeah.
But that's it. I don't think it really counts.
No. How old do you think is the youngest to start travelling and how much money should I save?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. Well, I didn't start...
I think that probably applies to a lot of people.
Yeah.
The younger viewers. I don't think we have as many younger viewers as some channels, but the younger viewers on our channel watch more content than all of the other age brackets combined, which I absolutely love.
Yeah.
Because you guys binge watch,
yeah,
which is awesome. I'm glad that you guys are getting so inspired. That is a good question.
Yeah, to answer, it's hard to say exactly how old, but I think to answer that question is make sure that you go traveling with something behind you, whether that's a job skill or something so you can work when you're overseas. So getting a working visa when you're traveling, or if you just want to travel for a little bit and come back, I guess you don't need to work. But if you're going for on a working visa, you should have some skills in your home country before you leave, like, bartending or IT or...
I think something similar to that, but I think that you can totally go traveling when you're young. I don't think it's really worth going before you're 18 years old. Like, don't go running away from home. But you could go traveling at 18. I think you'll personally get more out of it if you're 21 or over. If you go at 18, you're probably just going to party a lot, spend all your money quite quickly, and then maybe not take as much from it as you could do.
But there's different travel types. There's travel where you can go and just, have fun and party and see a few friends and meet people, or there's like travel where you go for a long period of time and you really immerse yourself in the culture and the country. And
how old were you when you first went traveling? Not with you, like,
not
parents.
To New Zealand.
No, like on your own.
I think
solo.
I was like 22 when I went traveling, and I haven't stopped since. So I waited a while to go traveling. Mainly because I was wanting to finish uni or school, and I was working as well to save for the trip. So yeah, it took me until I was 21, 22.
Just want to talk a little bit more about this subject. I think that you can go traveling when you're younger. You can it's good. It's a good thing to do if you don't know what you want to do. Like, I wouldn't just go into like education just because you feel you have no other choice. Taking a gap year out can really open your mind, help you discover your passions, and kind of focus you on your direction when you come back. That said, I really wanted to go traveling when I was 16 years old, but I went to university first of all so that I could have a skill behind me, so that if I discovered a country along the route that I wanted to stay in, I had some skills, like Leah was saying, so that I could invest myself and like actually bring something to that country and get a job and like live a life there. That was some advice somebody else gave me. Cheers, Steve. You're definitely not watching because you're old and you don't even know what YouTube is. But I do think that it's worth getting some education or a job skill behind you before you go off on a long trip.
Because you might get addicted and never stop, like me and Ben.
Somebody asked if we filmed the trip going from west to east across the US. Yes, we totally did. Mm-hmm. We did.
That was a long journey, man. America is huge. Woo! People that live in the US, you're so lucky to have such a huge country to explore.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's a lot of driving.
Yeah, it's a lot of driving.
It wasn't like when we filmed it, it wasn't like a huge series in-depth thing about every single state, because we had like 3 weeks to get from the west coast to the east coast, and that's not a lot of time because America's massive. So yes, it is part of the series, but it's not.
Damien's asked, what is the hardest part of traveling? I think for me, that is leaving your friends and family behind and not really seeing them a lot, especially when you're full-time traveling. That's the hardest thing for me about traveling. Missing my friends and family and missing out on things like birthday, like, events that people, weddings. You lost. You missed out on a lot of your friends' weddings because you were traveling.
All of them?
All of them.
Maybe they just didn't invite me. But no, yeah, it was kind of tough. Like that, you miss out on some stuff if you decide to be nomadic and live full time on the road like that. So, yeah.
Would you rather solo travel or in a group? I really love solo traveling. I really do, but I like partner traveling as well.
I think group traveling. Group travel is my least favorite of all of them, personally.
It can be fun, but you can't do it for that long. I think it's really, people have a different style of traveling, and being around lots of people for a long amount of time can be tiring for everybody. But I think solo traveling, you just get a lot out of it. A lot out of solo traveling. Maybe we should do a video on that. Yeah,
we want to make some more content about travel, providing value for you guys so you can learn from our years of travel experience. Solo travel is one of the most rewarding ways to travel because you get you experience a level of freedom that you would never otherwise be able to experience. In no other way in your life are you going to be able to choose what you do at all times of the day. And every great experience is because of a decision you made, and likewise every bad experience is because of a decision you made, and you learn so much from that, and it is just so rewarding. So solo travel, at least for a little bit, you guys need to experience it if you possibly can.
Thank you so much, Porky Meat.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Cool name too.
Yeah, same vibe as before.
Thanks. There's another question. I think, how do you handle being sick on the road? That's another good question, and I think we should make a video on that too. There is so much content we can make that we'd love to make, but it's trying to find the time to do it. How do you handle being sick on the road? It sucks. It's really hard to be sick on the road. I was quite sick coming across America just recently, and it wasn't fun at all.
No, it's difficult and it's expensive when you don't have...
When you don't have proper insurance.
Yeah. It
can get expensive.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. So how do you handle it? Just... I think stop and take a break and look after yourself and get back on track. I think really taking a break from traveling, like if you're on the road, get a hotel room, hostel, and just look after yourself, just sleep and rest.
Yeah.
And make sure you have travel insurance that will help you with seeing a doctor, because if you don't, it can get very expensive.
Yeah, but what if you're traveling like longer term, or what if the illness is something more serious than just like the flu, where you can just take time and chill out?
Yeah, that's hard.
It is difficult. I just got a quote the other day from a nomadic health insurance policy, which was $200 a month for kind of full healthcare, like cancer treatment and everything like that. So whilst it's great coverage, it kind of seems a little pricey. I don't know whether you think that's a good deal or not, but I certainly can't afford it.
Thanks, Kyle. Come to
Aw.
Byron Bay. We are going to come to Byron Bay. I love Byron Bay. Oh, it's so exciting to go to Australia.
I know, I can't wait for it. We're going to make so much content from
There's
Australia.
going to be so much
Cheers,
great
Kyle.
content from Australia.
And Nigel
Little
too.
gesture. Thank you so much, Nigel.
Oh man, I'm touched. This is awesome.
Did you keep any relics from Capito?
Yes.
We did.
What did we keep?
The thingy plates.
Oh, the license plates.
So we kept the number plates from Capito.
If you look back at nobody would have noticed this, but the very last scene where we're waving goodbye to Capito and Grant's driving down the hill, it's the same license plate on the bus, but I had new ones printed. So we've got the original ones from Capito, and we're going to take them around the world because we wanted to take a part of Capito with us.
Yeah. We miss Capito, but I don't know what's happening with him. With Capito, we're not too sure if
Somebody
anyone's
asked that.
wondering what's happening to Capito. The new owner has
cheap.
just had a baby, so I'm not too sure what's going on with Capito.
Yeah, Grant, the new owner of Capito, is pretty quiet on social media. He's got his hands full with his new baby. So, but we are going to go in and see him. Where does he live? Somewhere in England, which we will go and see him at some point, and hopefully Capito will be there so we can do a little video and see what changes he's made and stuff. So it'll be cool to catch up with him at some point in the future.
Alaska is 6 years old, for those of you that's asking. She's getting old. She's still young. 6 is still young. But she's 6.
Next bus, fit a Subaru engine. That would be a smart choice, wouldn't it? Yes. Just wait until you see. We got this today in the post. Anyone got one of those in their car? It's a fire suppression system. For those of you that watched the video, it's blaze cut. For those of you that watched the video when our car burnt down, this is going to be our insurance policy to put out any fires whilst we're on the road. So it's a cheap insurance policy. I mean, it costs like $100 or something. Don't quote me, but it's about that. And it just kind of puts out the fire instantly when it starts. So I'm pretty stoked on that. The parts are arriving slowly, piece by piece, in the mail.
Yeah, someone said, hey, I'm from Jersey. Which Jersey? New Jersey or Jersey?
New Jersey, mate.
Hi, if you're from Jersey. There might be a lot of people from your country on here.
Yeah.
Will you be coming through Florida in the US? We have been.
Yes, we have already been through Florida.
Yes.
And it rains there, doesn't it?
Oh
really,
my
really
gosh,
hard.
we got stuck in a storm. Yeah, that wasn't nice. Well, yeah, it was nice and sunny 1 minute, and the next minute it was like a huge lightning storm. Florida, it's crazy. It's nice. Saw some crocodiles.
Yeah, went on one of those airboats.
Yeah, that will be in the new season too. Our time in Florida.
Yeah, I wish we could have kind of like shared with you guys what was going on exactly at the time and upload everything, but we're really concentrating on quality and just capturing as much of it as possible. We want to put these videos out so they tell a really good story that's entertaining, and we feel that if we were just doing that weekly at the moment, that it wouldn't be our best content, and so we're going for quality over quantity.
Are you Australian? Yes, I am Australian. Ben's not Australian, but I am.
Not yet.
Can't you tell by my accent?
Will you be coming to Africa? What do you reckon, Leah?
Africa? Maybe. Northern Africa. I don't know about the whole of Africa, but northern will be nice.
Yeah, we're definitely going to go to Northern Africa, I think. I think we have to, like, for the route going through Europe with the visas and stuff, like, we'll do 3 months in Western Europe and then, like, go across Northern Africa.
Did you ever use sunscreen during your trip? That is a very interesting question, because we were talking about that the other day and how we need to look after our skin better because we're getting older and we don't use sunscreen as much as we should, and we're always outside. So sometimes we do, but not as much as we should be.
Why don't you travel the Silk Road? I think we are going to be traveling the Silk Road.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah, definitely.
The bits of it we're allowed to go into anyway.
Do you guys work? Yes. We work every single day.
Yeah, too much.
7 days a week.
Depends on your definition of work, though, doesn't it? Because some people think that you have to work for somebody else for it to be considered work.
Yeah.
And some people feel that you need to be doing a different job to what we do.
Well, I work for you, so I've got a boss.
And I work for you.
You don't listen to me. I'm not your boss.
You try to be sometimes.
Yes. Okay, I hope your next adventure vehicle can climb a hill without needing an engine rebuild. So do we.
Yes. Oh, man. I'm so nervous about what's coming up. The preparation we're taking for this journey is like, it's a completely different level to what happened in Chile. In Chile, when I first saw Capito, I was just like, I want a bus. I want a vehicle. This one's cheap. I'm going to get this. Let's go driving. I didn't really do a lot of preparation. A few months building the interior and a little bit of mechanical work, but not a lot. Certainly not enough. And obviously I paid the price for it. Those of you that have watched Asta Alaska, I spent a lot of time fixing it and learning how to fix it. So off the back of that, I'm now going to try to prepare myself for the journey. And we have all been doing a heck of a lot of work to get our new vehicle ready for the road. Mm-hmm. And we still got a lot of work to do too. Like better suspension. What else do we have to do? Better engine, better transmission.
Yep.
We're working with some like really cool people that have helped us out, because we got into a situation, a little bit of a slight preview. We got into a bit of a situation where we were really running out of time in the States, and we were with this vehicle that didn't work, was covered in dust because we found it in like a really, like, it'd been deserted pretty much. And we basically we were almost having to abandon the entire project before it started. And so we reached out to some people that we knew on the West Coast, and they helped us get our wheels rolling. And so the project is still on course, but it was touch and go for a while. So
this next project is a team effort from a lot of people is helping us, because we need it. This is like a huge exhibition, and we're getting a lot of help, which is really nice. Somebody asked if we're going to be, or that we should explore some motorcycles, which is definitely something that we want to do.
Who said that?
Somebody up there. But yeah, so I think this trip is not just going to be traveling in a vehicle. It's going to be traveling in lots of different vehicles. So maybe a train, maybe backpacking, maybe motorbikes, definitely motorbikes, because I wanted to do a bit of motorbike travel.
Yeah, I'd love to do some motorbike travel. Like, my heart is in motorbike travel, to be honest. Well, I would rather be riding a motorbike than driving a car. It's just driving a car is much more comfortable because you can sleep in the back of it.
Yeah.
You know, so motorbike travel is hard, but there's going to be some countries that we can't go into with our vehicle, and so in those places we may go and explore via tuk-tuk or something like that.
Tuk-tuk, train travel is real fun too.
Yeah.
Maybe to train travel in Russia.
Yeah.
So we're really excited.
If any of you guys are Instagrammers, please follow us on Instagram, because that's going to be probably the most up-to-date information when we start posting the new series. So you guys will be able to see kind of more in real time where we are, and then we can you can tell us what to do in your areas, or maybe we can arrange a meetup and stuff like that. So
I'll type in our thingy now, Instagram thing, because it's not Kombi Life, is it?
No, it's Asta Alaska, but it's going to be Kombi Life.
We have to change that. Why can't I?
I don't know.
Anyway,
some of you are probably already following us, but you can find us. You're smart people. If you navigated your way here, you can navigate your way to our Instagram.
Fiji said, "How do you shave on the trip? Love the beard, by the way. Thanks."
I think she's talking to me.
Oh. How do you shave? You have a little electric shaver thingy.
I usually
battery shaver.
Pluck them out one at a time when they get too long. Land Rover Defender. Oh man, it was so close to getting a Land Rover. I really want a Land Rover. Still think maybe one day I will. Like Australia, there's quite a lot of Land Rovers, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we'll by that point be ready for a new vehicle.
Yes, probably.
Get a Volkswagen California. We made a little video about that one time. Those are quite smart.
They're too expensive for us.
Yeah, man. How much money do you think we got?
Yeah, we couldn't afford one of them. That'd be nice.
Would have been.
Thanks for sharing your adventures. You're welcome. Build something cool. That's a cool name. Oh, guys, you've been so nice to talk with people.
It feels, I like the
I like the chat. This is our
stuff.
first live chat, so it's really nice to answer your questions straight away. Sorry I missed 100 questions, but hopefully we'll do another one of these some other time and have another Q&A so you can, maybe we should give us your questions beforehand and we'll answer them. I don't know. What was this? Is your new Kombi a daily driver for you guys at the moment? We don't have a daily driver.
Yeah, no. Yes, it's our only vehicle, but it's not currently here. It's on its way from the US to the UK being shipped, and it got lost at sea. So it literally did get lost at sea. It was supposed to arrive a week ago, and then we got a message saying it never got off the boat.
Drama, of course. Only in Kombi life can there be drama after drama after drama.
We have no idea where our new wheels are, but we do hope that they're coming. Hopefully.
Alaska is kissy. I know she's very kissy, isn't she? Where are you now? We are in Jersey, Ben's home country of Jersey. For those of you that have missed out. And answering that question, I'm 19 years old. My girlfriend and I are getting a van. Cool. How exciting. It's really exciting when you get to get your own wheels and make your own home on wheels. I'm really excited for you. That'd be fun.
What shall I look out for when getting a van? Get something more reliable than what we got. Getting a VW T3, good choice. You guys inspired us to travel by van. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, thanks. Ben doesn't sound British.
Oh, fair dinkum, mate.
I think he sounds more Australian than British. Maybe he's picking up on...
I've been away from home for 10 years. This is my 10-year anniversary of travel this year, believe it or not. Only really documented the last few of them. But yeah, so my accent is kind of neutral. I don't have an accent. You guys have an accent.
I think that's the same with me. My Australian accent isn't that strong.
Clay wants to know if we're getting married.
We've had a lot of questions about are we getting married. Ben is not popping the question.
Okay, I think we should tell him what's going on.
What? What is going on?
Is it okay to tell him?
Yeah?
Leah's gay.
Hey, don't spread those rumours. I'm not.
She's not.
And people will be like, see, I told you Leah was gay. That'd be cool if I was, but I wasn't. I'm not, unfortunately. Get a second dog. Oh, no.
Uncle Jeff's World. See you all the time in the comments. Thanks for following us for so long, by the way. And Gibraltar as well. Are you in Gibraltar? Both of you guys have been... Maybe you're the same person.
How old are you guys? Ben's old. You are turning old very soon. And I'm turning old very soon. I'm going to be 30-something.
I'm the same age as Casey Neistat, and he looks young. Well, he doesn't.
Wait, are you the same age?
Yeah.
No, I'm younger than that. Only by a couple of years.
37.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Holland? We are going to hopefully get to Holland. Are you intending to pass in? Yes, we are intending to go to Holland. Of course.
Can you show him the picture you did of Alaska?
Oh, yes. Okay.
Leah took this photo when she was in Canada, and we were trying to figure out what we were going to do just before the bus burnt down, and I was banned from the US, blocked out of the country. I
took this photo on Valentine's Day for Ben because I was looking after Alaska, and I took this photo of Alaska for Valentine's Day, and that was Ben's present.
My mum asked for us to print it so that she could hang it in the kitchen for when Alaska wasn't there. I think she misses Alaska more than she misses me.
Yeah. Yes.
And this one too, guys. I also printed this one. You'll have seen this picture many times on our channel because I absolutely love it. But this is the first time I've seen it printed. We actually have it for sale on our website. This isn't a pitch, a plug, sorry. But this picture, I didn't want to tell anybody that we had it for sale, and it's been up there for like a year, 2 years or something. I didn't want to tell anyone we had it for sale on our website because I wanted to see it myself to make sure that it printed really well and everything, and it was actually good. And it's really good. Honestly, it sits up there in my bedroom, and I love it. So yeah, you can now buy it if you want it, but don't, because I feel like it is a plug.
Any other ask her to marry now? Yeah.
Leah.
Don't tell. He's not going to do it. Don't force him.
It's been a very, very long time.
I'm a bit confused by the timeline. After you gave away the Kombi in the final, did you get another one? We got another vehicle after we gave away our Kombi, yes.
Yes, but none of that has been published yet.
No.
Our patrons know what's going on because we keep them all up to date with live stuff all the time. And we have kind of uploaded a bunch of previews of Kombi Life 2.0 to them to show them what we're working on, because those are the guys that are kind of financially helping us with the channel, and they tip a little bit for each of the episodes that we upload. So that's why those guys are in the loop. And yeah, that.
Casey Neistat is 37, Ben. Mm-hmm.
Is he? I'm not that old. 37?
You're only 37, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to be 37. That's flipping old, isn't it?
Oh, he's old. Yes, that's how old we are, or he is. I'm younger than that.
You know, whenever I see the live streams from other people, they're always like an hour long or something. And I always think, like, who would ever watch an hour long video? Why did they stay on there?
There's so many people to talk to.
I was said to Leah before we started this that we were going to talk for half an hour and no longer, because if we do any longer than that, nobody will even start watching the video. And the reason, obviously, it turns out that people stay on the live chat is because people keep asking questions and you just keep hanging out. So,
yeah, it's nice to hang out with you guys. We should do it more often.
We should do, really.
Now that we have a bit stable internet, it's a bit better. If you had children, would you continue travelling? Yes. Not full-time travel, I think. I think it's important for kids from a certain age to be stable and have, friends. And it's hard for us not moving around all the time and not really having any friends or a community. So I think it's really important for kids to have that.
Yeah, I don't think it's that healthy for kids to travel like full-time permanently. I honestly don't think it's that good. So
yeah. So we'll definitely be traveling with the kids, but thanks, Indie Projects. Hey!
Oh, we love your channel, guys.
Yeah, you guys keep up the good work. You have awesome content.
Yeah, you're building a sprinter right now, right? You're giving us loads of good inspiration for our own build. Thanks very much.
Thanks for inspiring us with your videos. What breed of dog is Alaska? She is a Cocker Spaniel mix with something, we don't know what. People think that she looks like a retriever as well, so maybe she has a bit of retriever in her. I don't know.
Apparently you can get dogs cloned.
Can you?
Yeah, I think we should get a clone.
Who wants a clone of Alaska, the dog?
Yeah, thumbs up if you want a clone of Alaska.
Don't start that.
Seriously, imagine. I would give all of you guys a clone of Alaska if I could. She is absolutely amazing.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say that you're awesome. Thanks. That's so nice. Are we gonna get a few more questions in and then leave, or do you
getting bored now?
No, I just don't know. I can stay. So.
Yeah, guys, fire a couple more because we are going to go. It's dinner time here in the UK, so my belly's rumbling.
What's your favourite meal dinner on the road?
Beans on toast.
Beans on toast?
Can't get good beans. Whatever Leah's cooking, she's such a good cook.
Thanks, Trucker Daddy. Love these names.
Ask her. $5 super chat. Ask her to marry Ben. That's bribery.
Yeah. For the things you'll do for money.
I'm tempted.
What time is it here? It is 10 to 7 p.m. here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is it in the US and everywhere else?
How long are we going to stay in Jersey now? I'm staying here until the vehicle is built and ready for the road. Leah's going home to see her brother in Australia who's having a baby, and I'm going to go and see her and brother and new baby when the new vehicle is built.
Yeah.
Which could take quite a long time because there's a lot of it's It's terrible. It's honestly indie projects. You don't even know how lucky you've got it. Like with that Sprinter, seriously, we've had to do like 5 times more work than you just to get to what that Sprinter was like before you bought it.
So yeah, I'll be going to Australia for a bit, mainly because of visa reasons as well as seeing my brother. So that's going to be interesting, being away from you two for a while.
Looking forward to a break, eh?
Yeah. No, it'll be hard. We'll do some work in Australia for a bit and spend time with the family. Would you name your firstborn engine rebuild? It's a weird question. I don't think that's a nice name for a child.
No, I don't think so either. Where should I go in South America? Okay, I'm going to answer this one, Mr. Ben Howard. You should go wherever you want to go, but you should go to Colombia, definitely. Peru, definitely. Those are the 2 countries that people always rave about when they go to South America. I can't speak for the east coast of South America. I know Brazil is a fantastic country, but don't miss Colombia and don't miss Peru. And you should just pick the top one, which is Colombia, and do a loop, because all of South America is amazing.
Well, thank you so much. Have to go, but love you guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we have to go too. Oh, look, another super chat.
Yeah, they said thank you. Thank you so much for that.
Wow.
Nice guys.
Thanks, man. That's awesome. Seriously. Appreciate it.
Okay, guys, I think could we maybe wrap it up and have maybe a couple more questions? We'll answer a couple more questions and then we'll have to go.
You're addicted. You want more.
Well, I just want to let them know that we'll be leaving and answer a few more questions.
Will you promise some new engine breakdowns on a new trip? I think it's inevitable. Like, the age of the vehicle that we're going around the world with, the amount of stuff that we have to take with us for the expedition and to like produce this new series we're going to do. Yeah, there's going to be breakdowns. There's going to be dramas. We're probably going to lose everything at some point during the trip, and you'll probably see me crying more than once. So, yeah, look forward to that, guys.
Yes. What did you both study? I studied visual arts, painting and photography. What did you study?
Computers.
That's a really good skill.
No, it wasn't.
Look at what you do. You're on the computer all day, every day. So,
yeah.
And you got some good work out of it.
Will we do meetings, meetups? Like, I don't know. Like, what do you think about doing like actual meetups?
Yeah, we could I think that would be good to do meetups. Yeah. Yeah, that would be good. Maybe someday in the future we can do a meetup somewhere.
It's hard to organise.
It's hard to organise in advance, and because we don't know when we're going to get there and if our car's going to make it, and
yeah,
so it's a bit hard to make a commitment to a time. So maybe in the future we'll let you guys know if we do a meetup. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Uncle Jess World got some time.
Please come to Munich.
Okay, sorry guys, we're trying to wrap it up. Come to a meet and greet in London. That'd be cool. Maybe a
big city
London.
like that.
Eh? Yeah. We'll let you guys know if we do decide to do a meetup when we start traveling. That'd be fun.
Yeah, we hope to do it. Our priority is to kind of get some content out for you guys towards the end of the year. I know it's a long ways away, but just like I said before, the nature of like the amount of work that we have to do to get this build going means that we can't be churning out content, which is a shame for you guys and a shame for us. And yeah, we.
Hey, Sarah's here. Sarah from the Australaska project. If you don't remember her, she was
Who doesn't remember Sarah?
Who doesn't remember Sarah? Hi, Sarah. It's so nice to see your name pop up on the screen.
Sarah was the blonde girl from Finland who was very entertaining and came up to the west coast of the US with me and a bit with Leah too.
Yeah.
We miss you loads, Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah. It'd be nice to see you again. I don't know if we're going to make it all the way up to Finland. We may. That'd be fun. Okay, guys, I think we have to get going. Everyone's from India. India, Pakistan, hi. We've got a lot of people from India following us, so it'd be really cool to go there and meet some of you. Maybe we'll do a meet up there. That'd be fun. Do you have tattoos? Yes. Not saying where.
Show him the read one.
No. Okay, guys, we might wrap it up now. We'll try and do another live Q&A again, maybe in the next few weeks. Maybe.
Apparently we are.
before I leave for Australia, maybe.
That would be nice, yeah. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you guys being on the channel and like all the great support that we get from you. Honestly, it blows us away, and quite frankly, it's what keeps us in the game. So
Hey, thank you for being so patient. We're sorry that we've been a bit quiet on social media, but I know you guys understand why. But we'll try to get some content out for you very soon.
As soon as we can.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Bye.
Okay, great. Now there's that awkward part where we have to try to turn this off when we're just like...